Good morning and welcome to the Livingston Parish News Morning Show. My name is McHugh David, publisher and editor of the news. Appreciate you joining us this morning. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, thanks for that. If you are listening or watching later, we appreciate that as well. I'm once again by myself in the booth for just one more day. We're going to have two guests coming up. Mr. Jeff Ard, candidate for District 1 of the Parish Council, will be with us tomorrow morning. And then on Friday morning, we will have Mr. J. Rogers Pope, who is a candidate for District 13 in the Senate. So we'll be looking forward to that. We hope you'll join us for those. The news is on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube, as well as Twitter. We are also once a week in print on Thursdays. We have gone to Just the Magazine. We have dropped our yearly price to $56. If you paid $99 for a year, we are adding 26 editions or half a year to your, to the end of your subscription, so you'll have a while after that before you'll need a renewal. It is $7 a month as well. We're $5 online for that access, so please check those out. We do also have free sections like these shows. We upload them as well as our long-form podcasts and our afternoon shows to a podcast page on our website, www.livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. They are free. You can have audio or video versions, your choice. So let's get into our traffic this morning. Pretty rough today. Yesterday was kind of nice. Today, not so much. Heavy delays on I-12 heading westbound, backed up past Jubin Road. Heavy delays at Jubin Road and 190 as well. Minor delays on 64 heading into Central, but heavy delays as well at 190 4H Club Road and River Road in Denham Springs. Must be a lot of that traffic's cleared out of the high school area as well as junior high in Denham, and Live Oak High School area is looking pretty clear as well as Walker High School. So that traffic must have just flowed this morning and got on the interstate a little too quick. Weather today, it's currently 73 degrees, a few clouds, high of 95. We're still in this, lows in the low 70s, high 60s at night, highs in the 90s during the day. It is going to cool off a little bit next week. Starting Sunday, we're going to dip into the high 60s for our low, and then by Monday, there's going to be a few thunderstorms as a lead to a cold front, going to drop into the mid 80s during the day. However, it is going to be in the 50s at night, so that's going to be interesting to see. Dakota McDade was found, the Walker girl. Not entirely sure why she disappeared. That's up to the family to decide if they want to speak about that, but she is home safely. That was a 14-year-old who disappeared last week from the Walker area. She again has been found. Unfortunately, there is another boil advisory in effect for certain places in Walker due to a contractor hitting another water main, so please be on the lookout for that. Early voting continues through this Saturday, October 5th. You can vote at either the Denham Springs Walker Branch Library or the Registrar of Voters office. It goes from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you're voting after 5 p.m. or before 9 a.m., you need to go around to the back of the library. However, the Registrar's office will be open during that entire time. You have until this Saturday to vote. For early voting, of course, the normal election is October 12th. Now, there's a lot going on this Saturday, so we'll talk about that in just a minute. The road work going on Highway 16 just north of Denham Springs that starts at Fairlane Farms will continue through this Saturday. That's evening and night work. Please be on the lookout for crews working. They usually put a lot of lights out there, but please be careful as you're driving through that area. A correction from yesterday, we didn't have the full details on the Hornsby Creek cleaning. That is actually just $1.5 million of a total $53 million grant. Again, just $1.5 million for that Hornsby Creek cleaning. It's the entire creek of a $53 million grant. Online now, and in last Thursday's paper, you can find the full sort of transcripts, I guess you can call them, of the council forums from that the chamber hosted last week. These are for all the council races that have a field, I guess you can say. That would be 1, 2, 3, 6, and 8. So please check those out at www.livingstonparishnews.com/news. The most recent one we posted, or most recent two we posted actually, were Districts 2, which is the Watson area, and 3, which is North Denham Springs. So check that out. See what your candidates have to say. Excuse me. Denham Springs volleyball fell to Baton Rouge High last night. It came out to a 1-0 lead, and then Baton Rouge High stormed back. Won some close matches, but ended up taking the overall set 3-1. You can check that out. Mr. William Weathers was on hand. www.livingstonparishnews.com/sports. Now, we talked a lot, or I've sort of led up to this October 5th, which of course is the end of early voting, but there's a lot of other stuff going on in the parish as well. Fall Fest will be this Saturday, October 5th, in the Denham Springs Antique District. Folks are going to start setting up around 8 o'clock or between 7 and 8. Festivities get started at 9. That side of the road will be closed. So a reminder that you will not be able to go southbound on Range Avenue through the Antique District. You'll either have to cut off short and go over to River Road or divert to Hatchell Lane via Cockram or by the high school. So please keep that in mind for Saturday if you're coming south from the North Denham area or Watson, trying to go through Denham Springs. Best to try to avoid the area. It tends to cause some heavy traffic. The Hungarian dance, which is an annual sort of Hungarian, it's a festival, and it happens out in the Springfield area at the Hungarian Museum. That will also be scheduled for this Saturday. Let's get you a time here. 6 to 10 p.m. Will be the at 26200 LA Highway 43 in Springfield. So 6 to 10 p.m. at the American Legion Hall at 26200 Highway 43 if you want to go check that out. It's a lot of fun. The food's fun. The dances are fun. It's very interesting. I recommend you go at least once to check that out. So again, that'll be on October 5th as well. So far we have Fall Fest and a Hungarian Festival. Just you wait, there's more coming. There's an Old South Country Show, or an Old Country Show at Old South Jamboree. That will be the historic music venue in Walker. Will welcome several Old South regulars to the stage, including June Barker, Deb Carpenter, and Tommy Rayborn, among others, as well as young country singer Jonah Traylor of Albany. So that will be $10 for adults, $5 for kids, and doors open at 5:30. So check that out. The show starts at 7. If you don't know where Old South is, it's kind of tucked away off Florida Boulevard. It's at 9554 Florida Boulevard in Walker. You can also check them out, oldsouthjamboree.webs.com, or give them a call, 225-936-0349. Again, that is 9554 Florida Boulevard in Walker for the Old South Jamboree address if you're interested in going to that this Friday. And last but certainly not least, there is a full and complete schedule of the 82nd Livingston Parish Fair, which begins this Saturday. October 5th is the opening parade for this year. It will begin at 10 a.m. And there'll be a judging of the parade in the rodeo arena. And 11 to 12:30 is pre-registration for the pageants. Pageants kick off Sunday, October 6th, with preschool pageants in the Green Barn, and registration beginning at 12:45 after church. So please check out that full schedule at www.livingstonparishnews.com/living. Again, the fair starts this Saturday, October 5th. So one more time, run down that list. October 5th. Last day of early voting, Fall Fest, Hungarian dance, Old South Jamboree, and the beginning of the Livingston Parish Fair, the 82nd Livingston Parish Fair. So lots to do this Saturday in Livingston Parish. It's fall, and it's time for people to start migrating. A lot of people, even the people who aren't used to going outside, to migrate outside as the weather cools off at least a little bit. It will be warm this Saturday for those events. High of 91, low of 71. So if you get out early for Springfest, get your stuff set up, you might be able to avoid the heat. So let's go one more time around your traffic after we've changed for 10 minutes. It does look like Does look like there is an accident on 190 just west of the roundabout. Traffic on 190 is backed up well past Jubin Road and the Burgess Road intersection. I would recommend avoiding that area. Heavy traffic and heavy delays backed up past Jubin on I-12 westbound. Minor delays at 190 4-H Club Road and River Road in West End Springs, probably because everybody's stuck in traffic behind them. Delays starting to stack up on 64 heading into Central, so it looks like it's going to be a slow morning. Again, high of 95 today. It's currently 73 degrees. Going to have some drop-offs in temperatures coming up next week. Please be on the lookout for that. A reminder that tomorrow we will have Mr. Jeff Ard on this show, who's running for Parish Council District 1. He had joined us before as a parish councilman, kind of talking about what's going on. This time, he's going to be talking to us about his campaign and some of the things he would hope to do in the future should he be elected. Mr. J. Rogers Pope is going to be on the show Friday morning. He will be here discussing his candidacy for Senate District 13, so we look forward to having him on the show. Still working out some things with some other candidates. May end up with some quick ones coming in the next 2 afternoons, Thursday and Friday. We will see. And we'll keep you apprised. You can always see who we have coming up. It's in the events section of the Livingston Parish News Facebook page if you'd like to see who our guests are that will be coming on the show. My name is McHugh David, publisher and editor of the news. Appreciate you joining us this morning for the Livingston Parish News Morning Show. It is Hump Day. Happy Hump Day to you. And we hope you have a great day. Please remember that we are on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. We are once a week in print on Thursdays, $56 a year, $7 a month. You can also pay $5 for full online access if you choose to do that. Thanks again. We do hope you have a great day, and we will be back at you this afternoon.